Welcome to the automation zone. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at placeholders in Python. So what are placeholders? Placeholders is a good way for us to replace certain text within a string. So let's say I have this string, Tom is a good programmer and he's 25 years old and he likes to eat apples. Okay, let me run this. Okay, the same thing is printed below. And let's say I do not want to hard code his name, his age, and what he likes to eat. So the traditional way what we have learned so far is we could do this using strings and variables. So let's look at that. So this is how you would do so. You would give three variables with three values and you would concatenate that in your string. Now if I run this, Tom is printed. I can change this name to Jack as well and print, and the name changes to Jack. This is useful when you have a big text, but this format is quite complicated. You have to put plus signs and so on and so forth in between your strings. So there's a better way to do that, and that is with the help of your placeholders. So let's look at that example now. So I have the same string again, and those three parameters I want them, the name, the age, and what he likes to eat, I want it to be parameterized. So what I can do is I can just type say %s and %s. I replace everything with a %s. I would come here and I would say the old string, okay, space %, and in brackets I'm going to give my three parameters. So first parameter is going to be Tom, the second is going to be his age, let's say 20, and the last one, let's say he likes to eat, I'll change my mind, let's say oranges. Let's run this and everything is changed. When you are giving numbers and you want to specify numbers like so, you will have to change S to D. D stands for decimal. Okay, so let's run this and it works. If it's D, it has to be numbers. If it is S, it has to be a string. Okay, this is the old way. We have a better way again on top of this to do so, and that is by using the method called as format. So let's look at that. So here's the same string again, and what I'll do here is I'm going to use these braces to what I want to parameterize within the text, and to the text I use dot format and I pass in the same thing again. Let's say Jack, let's say he is 30 and let me see, he likes to eat apples again. Let's run this. It works. Okay, what it states is this is my index 0, index 1 and index 2, and if I do not pass anything within these brackets, it takes the default indexes as 0, 1 and 2. I can specify the index here as well by saying 0, 1 and 2 is the same. If I were to change the position of my index, then the string would change as well. Apples is a good programmer, he is 30 and he likes to eat Jack. I hope that's not the case. Okay, but again there's an easier way to do it. Okay, this is helpful in many ways. Let's say if this was 0, this was 1, what I could do is if I had to use the word Jack many times, I need not go ahead and keep typing Jack over and over and over again. I could have used Jack only once and I could have used it wherever I want to, like so. So this is an advantage over the previous method. So Jack is a good programmer, Jack is 30 and Jack likes to eat apples. A better way to do this is going to be, instead of using indexes, we use what we want to type. Like this is a name and this is a name, this is his age, this is his name, and this is going to be the fruit which he likes to eat. And instead of just passing it via indexes, I would say his name is Jack, his age is 30, and the fruit is apples. Make sure that it matches, whatever you are passing matches exactly as it is, or it might throw an exception. Let's run this, and here we go. Okay, so this is a good way for you to concatenate strings, to replace something within a string, etc. If you have any questions, do comment below. I'm giving you the link to more details about concatenation, about strings, about placeholders in the link below. Okay, thank you so much. See you next time.